what you were looking for is a way to share a PDF or a piece of information with somebody who registers on your website, and then also attach them to the email campaign. Is that correct?
Yes. So, and just so that so there's a couple things I'm trying to do, but I think it all kind of surrounds the same thing. The first thing is I want to, like, we made up these original games, and they're basically card games. And so what we use is we use community helpers or first aid kit items to kind of get kids used to things that you might see as a community helper. So it could be a chef, it could be somebody wearing a uniform, it could be, and so we have these games that we developed that we offered to people. But I want, if they want other things that they could play with those games, so we do like community helper slapjack. So you slap down when it's somebody that is a community helper. So if you've got like a student and, you know, Bob or Henry, and then you've got police officer, you would slap down on the police officer and play slapjack with it. So we've got variations of these games using these cards that I want them to be able to sign up for. So if they sign up, so send them the game, that they get the game period for free, but then send, if they want to get 4 more games that they can play, kind of do a slow drip over like a couple of days. Does this make sense to you?
It does. So here's how I did it with my, I wrote a CBD book, or I compiled the book. I'm not, you know, the sole author. I reached out for information and education that I was searching for. And so with the CBD book, people can put in their name and information in a capture page.
Okay.
I have another page that actually has the capture page on it. On the right, you'll see the plus sign on the screen. I'm going to show you this website first. Right here where it says download PDF, I actually uploaded this PDF to this website. So it is stored with the website. When somebody puts their name and information, actually when they click the free download here, right from this page, it will download immediately.
Okay.
So you can do it through an email where, you know, you say, thank you for registering. You'll be receiving this in an email, right? You can do that where you create a thank you page, and you can either have a button on the thank you page, or people can put in their name and information. And when they hit the button, you can go to download PDF. And if you've uploaded it right below here, you can hit upload the PDF. Let me show you the difference here. Normally, when you're building a website, it says redirect. It might say redirect URL. So when someone hits the button, it will take them to like, maybe if you're affiliate marketer, it'll take them to your website where they can buy your product, or it might redirect them to another website. I could actually choose call phone, and that button would actually dial your telephone number. If you chose call phone, you type in your phone number below here. And when somebody clicks the button in the center there where it says free download, if they click that button, it'll call your phone. I can have them, you know, send an email. Like if they click that button, it will open their email campaign and they can actually write me a personalized email. The next one on that list is download PDF. When you click download PDF here, it will give you another button that says upload the PDF. So if your game is in a PDF format, or if your free handout is in a PDF format, when you click upload PDF, it will open up your computer to your document screen, and you can go find that PDF and upload it.
Perfect.
Okay, so that's probably the easiest way for number one, for the first one that goes out. So you don't even have to have a capture page. On this page, I didn't, you know, a capture page is where they have their name and email, or name, email, phone. You can have that, and the button can do the same thing here. For me, I avoided the capture page because sometimes people don't want to put their name and information in. If I send folks to this website, or I post this website in social media, and they want the book, you know, is CBD for me, when they hit free download, it will come up with that page for them to actually put their name and information in, and they can get it. It will notify me of who they are. So I can skip that one step. So you can do it either way. So that's,
I guess what I want is I want them to be able to download it.
Yep.
And that's fine without having to give me their information, because I've already got it, because that's how they're getting the page. But I also want them to be able, if they would like to receive more games, I want them to be able to opt in.
Do you want to make it an opt-in, or do you want to make it an automatic? And if they don't want them, they can do an opt-out.
I'm not sure.
You want to do it as an automatic opt-in. As soon as they hit that download button, and in your description, you can say, download the first game today and watch your email for consecutive games, or watch your email for the next game.
Okay.
And then on the bottom of all your emails, there's always an unsubscribe. It's built into the platform. It automatically puts it there. If folks want to unsubscribe, they can always unsubscribe.
Okay, so
The opt-in is when they download the first one, they've already agreed to it. So don't cause them to have to opt in a second time.
Okay. Okay, so
Okay.
you're saying basically create a capture page, and then that way it'll let them automatically download it, or
Well, just that page that I just showed you, that CBD page, it's just a single, here, it's this one right here. I'm going to show you what it looks like rather than going into the edit page. I wanted to show you how you edit it by opening up the edit page. From here, when you look at the page, you'll see that the button is on the top of the screen. Right here, they can hit free download, and they can download the ebook. When they click on it, let's see if I can. I'm clicking too many buttons too fast, and so Wi-Fi is taking a brief pause. I'm hoping it'll join, please. Okay, it said no, it failed there on me. On this page, not only did I give them the free download, I actually have, let me see if I can go back to this. I have several videos for them to look at. On the bottom, they can watch several videos. Hello. My apologies. I don't know why the Wi-Fi has decided at this moment to.
it's me. Computers hate me, so I'm not surprised.
Are you gonna open? Okay, well, I know it opened when we were in the edit phrase, so I'm going to try to edit it. I don't know why it's not launching yet. I have no idea what that's about. But down here, so I actually created some videos so they have more information in addition to the download. So the download, you could just use that top piece and that's it. You know, a website or a landing page can just be that top piece. Download the free information. You can send the link to that in your email or in text, or you can post it in social media, grab our free game, you know, whatever it's called. And this is all that people would see. You could be done with it there. But if you want to take it over the edge and give them just a little bit more information, get them to make the buy-in, because here, yeah, it's an ebook, big deal. I may not be interested in it. But if they learn about CBD Flu, in your case, they're going to learn about the benefits of the game. What does the game teach people? You could actually have two kids playing the game, for 30 seconds or a minute or 2 minutes so that they get the idea of it. You could have another little video of somebody explaining why we use the game and why they'll want to download it. So you could, in my case, I actually used 4 videos on this page. I also put a place for them to purchase products. So here, this is like to buy the product now. For you, you may have this where it says, join the course, register for the course, or get more information for the course with another button. So you could take them to the next step. I also provided a connection to Cannabis Awareness Association, which has 1,900 surveys, current up-to-date laws and regulations that would be relevant to somebody who's considering, this as an option, who's looking for this information. So this page can be more than just the download. It can also provide additional information. So, I'm not exactly sure how you're using this piece. You could create 2 pieces, one with just the top section, or one with the top section and all the supporting information as well.
Mm-hmm. No, this is perfect. That's exactly what I needed to know.
Okay.
And then when I'm in the edit, sometimes I have a hard time. I just want to see you do it real quick.
Okay.
So when I'm in the page and I'm editing.
Yep.
I'm waiting.
Yep.
Sometimes I have a hard time getting back to this page where it says pages.
Yep. So when you click in a section, and say okay, it'll bring you to this page. and then the word back up there, that will bring you to your pages to edit. It's not necessarily a glitch, it's just kind of a weird thing. But when you click in the screen somewhere, and
Uh-huh.
then you can either hit cancel if you didn't change anything, but then you can get into the edit place.
Yeah. So between that very first page and this main page, I keep like I'll get to one and I'm like, I don't know how to get to the other one. Okay. That was my problem. Okay.
There's the back
I think I
page.
got it.
So this
Lisa-
is that same book that has this, but here I used a capture page, like
Uh-huh.
with their name and email and information. It's the same book. I created 2 different landing pages for it. And then on this button here, I have it redirects it. It actually redirects it to that other page.
Okay.
But I wouldn't have to do a redirect. I could actually make this upload the guide. I think that's what I intended to do, and I did it wrong. I didn't even notice that. Right here, I'm redirecting it to the other page for whatever reason. I don't need to. I can actually upload the guide. So I'm going to change that and make it upload the guide from here. They can put in their name, email, phone number, and get the guide. And I'm going to actually attach that PDF guide right to it. So you may choose this design instead of the other design where there's just a button for them to download. If you already have them in your database, you don't need this piece.
Now, when you go to change it, so this is my question for you, because this
Yep.
might be what I want to do. When you go to change it, so you're going to do the download the PDF instead of the thing. So you leave the capture information in there. However, when you go to put the download the PDF, they could still just click the button without putting their information in, correct?
It depends if I make it mandatory or not.
Okay.
You can click it to say required.
Uh-huh. Or you can make it not required. Okay.
Yep, or you
Okay.
can make it not required.
I love it. And can you show me that part of it after you get your book? I'm sorry.
Okay, yep. I'm going to see if I can find that ebook really quick. Yeah, I don't know where it is. I will save that and do that later. What was the question again? Right. Oh,
Show me how to make it mandatory or not mandatory.
right up on top. I can make the name required. I can make the phone required. I can make the email required. And in this case, the email is required. But I can turn off email being required. And then none of the boxes above are required. They can just click get the guide and
Okay, and so that note is just it's suggesting that you require one or the other, right?
it is. Yep.
Okay. No, I just wanted to make sure, but you don't have to. Okay.
Correct. And I always make I always use the GDPR box that they have to click that. You can turn that off too and it removes it. If you're doing anything internationally, it's required. And I never, because I'm posting this in my Facebook group, which has international followers in it, I put the GDPR on all my websites because I don't know if people are just from the US or if they're international. And that Facebook group has probably 20,000 followers in it. And I don't know how many countries we're in. So.
Okay. And then is that the standard wording that needs to be on there, or is that just something you came up with?
Nope, it is, you can, any which way that you can describe it. This is standard wording that came in NowSite that was provided for NowSite. So I just usually copy it, and paste it and use that same wording over and over again. Just some way that people know that you may be following up with them and you know, maybe sharing information or contacting them.
Okay. And so then I think you sent me the one on the email campaigns before. Do you mind if I just walk you through where to click? So you go to the, I think the marketing thing, right?
Correct. Under marketing, you have websites, which is where we were just looking at editing websites. Next to that are your email campaigns. So
Okay.
when I'm going to open up the email campaign and then let's see if we can go find that CBD book, because I bet there's an email campaign linked to that. This one here is how CBD works. Learn more. I don't know if this is my active one. I don't see any clicks on it, but we'll just pop in here. So this is attached to this contact list is CBD for me.
Okay.
And these are the emails. So the first one goes out immediately. Let's go in it and take a quick peek at it. And it says the highlight guide to CBD. And here's their name. Nice to meet you. Check out the highlight guide for CBD. Again, I put in download here. So if they didn't get it right away, or if they downloaded it and they didn't save it, I'm just saying, you know, in case you didn't get it, here it is again. And that's all that's in that first one. And that goes out immediately as soon as people request it
Okay.
from the button bar. Then the next one, a day later, if I go into that, this one says, oops, did your ebook land in your spam folder? Again, I reminded them, hey, you looked at this. So either, you know, maybe they downloaded it, but they didn't get a chance to read it. It's just a reminder, hey, you asked for it. Please take a look at it. Here's the link again if you can't find it. This is a really simple email campaign, but it's putting me in front of folks for like 5 or 6 different days. And you change the frequency of it over on the left-hand side. So we'll look at number 3, the third one. And over here, today's lesson is what? And then 2 days, send schedule is this email goes out 2 days after they've put their contact information in, you know, after they've signed up for it. Thanks for letting me share my CBD findings with you. I will keep each of these lessons short. So I actually created some lessons for them, and they're video lessons, but I didn't develop them. These are video lessons that I found other people created, and I brought them into my campaign. They're public domain lessons. And so this lesson here is what's the difference between CBD and THC, and what does water solubility mean? So they can watch the video, and if they want to buy it, that links to them purchasing it. And this is an affiliate product. I don't manufacture or develop it. It's a company that I've used with clients and I've referred clients to, but I've checked them out, and that's why I recommend them, because they're water soluble versus using oil. So the absorbability is higher. So that's why I do what I do with this. So the next couple of emails are all just training videos on how to use CBD for sleep and anxiety and you know, different things that people may be experiencing and what they can expect to feel, what the outcomes they can expect from CBD based on, you know, people who are experts in the field. Okay. So that's how I developed that email campaign.
And that email campaign is off of that kind of basically that website with the free book that we were just looking at, correct?
It is for, yeah, I developed it for that book. So people can grab the book. When they grab the book, then they get the book. I remind them to look at the book, and then they're getting, you know, just a few 4 videos on so how CBD works for anxiety, insomnia, and how CBD works for pain management. And then probably in pain management, I ask them if they want to schedule a one-to-one with me or go deeper.
And then, so just as because you do this way more than I have ever done it, would you recommend that I start with the campaign and then go into building the website to make sure that it's working? Or would you recommend I build the website and then pull the campaign in?
It doesn't matter how you do it, you know, whichever you have the easiest time doing. Some people are not writers and they would never want to start with email because it takes them too long. However, if you use AI, you can tell AI to write it. Like, write me 5 emails about this game, and here's what the game does. And it will write those 5, and then you just open this up, and on the bottom you'll see add new. So add new, you open up the new email, and right over here you're going to name the campaign. You're going to add in the email address that you want it to reply to. And I use 2 different emails. I send all my emails from FYIL Mosby, but when people reply, I want to make sure that they reply and land in my email box. And so I just changed that. Oh, it doesn't like that one. I want it to reply to Lisa at, that comes directly into my email. Are you going to hold that? Okay. And then the contact list, if those folks are in one contact list, you can add that contact list here. And anytime you add a new person to that contact list, they will immediately receive that first email.
Okay.
Or if somebody lands on your landing page with the capture box of their name and email, when they put their name and information in, they will automatically receive this email campaign.
Perfect. Perfect.
If sometime down the line you decide that you want to email this campaign to somebody else, a different list of people, you can do that too. But from here, when I set up an email campaign, I want to make sure it's attached to a landing page, and that landing page is attached to the email campaign. So they go both directions. And then we can also start to input social media posts in there at some point.
Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Thank you so much, Lisa. I cannot tell you how much I appreciate this.
My pleasure, my pleasure. Any other questions for it?
Not that I can think of at the moment. I'm sure there will be some, but lifesaver, you have no idea. It's been on my list for literally weeks. I am so sorry. Thank you. Thank you.
No,
Thank you,
don't worry. Don't apologize. I'm glad you reached out because, you know, being able to create this quickly, we can share it with somebody else. You know, we'll put it out on the YouTube channel and it'll be available for everybody. So thank you for reaching out and let me know if you get stuck on it. We'll make sure that you get it done by Saturday.
Wonderful. Thank you.
All right. You're welcome.
Okay. 45. Okay. And